Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, I move, seconded by the Honourable Leader of the Opposition, that the following students be appointed as pages for this, the third session of the 65th General Assembly of the Province of Prince Edward Island.
Congratulations, good work. Honourable Premier.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as a consequence of the retirement of Warrant Officer J.A. MacDonald as Sergeant-at-Arms of this House, effective September 29, 2017, I move, seconded by the Honourable Leader of the Opposition, that Mr. Brian Weldon of Charlottetown be appointed as Sergeant-at-Arms of the Legislative Assembly, effective immediately.
Shall it carry?
Carried.
Honourable Premier.
Mr. Speaker, as a consequence of Mr. Weldon's appointment as Sergeant-at-Arms of this House, I move, seconded by the Honourable Leader of the Opposition, that Ms. Amy Unwin of Cherry Valley be appointed as Assistant Sergeant-at-Arms of the Legislative Assembly, effective immediately.
Shall it carry?
Mr. Speaker, as a consequence of Ms. Marion Johnson, Clerk Assistant and Clerk of Committees, assuming responsibilities as Chief Electoral Officer acting for Prince Edward Island and her announced retirement, effective December 31st, 2017, from the service of the House, I move, seconded by the Honourable Leader of the Opposition, that Ms. Emily Durong of Charlottetown be appointed as Clerk Assistant, Journals, Committees and House Operations, and that Mr. Ryan Redden of Millvale be appointed Clerk Assistant, Research and Committees.
Shall it carry?
Carried.
In reference to the communication read earlier by the Clerk, I wish to indicate that I will now leave the chair in anticipation of Her Honour's arrival.
Your Honour requests permission to enter the chamber.
Canada,
our home and native land, true patriot love.
Nina Delvison, Wabekik. I am a member of Abegoit First Nation. I am of the Salmon Clan. My spirit protectors are the eagle, the bear, and the cougar. Today I am humbled and honored to say the opening prayer for the opening of the legislature.
Mr. Speaker, members of the Legislative Assembly, invited guests, and all Prince Edward Islanders, welcome to the third session of the 65th General Assembly of Prince Edward Island. As her representative, I bring greetings on behalf of Her Majesty the Queen and extend my best wishes to all members of this Assembly in the work that is ahead of you. I would like to thank all members of this Assembly and indeed all Islanders for the warm welcome that has greeted me since being installed as Lieutenant Governor 3 weeks ago in my hometown of Tignish. I am honoured in this role to work on behalf of all Islanders. To serve in this way is a privilege. I join all Islanders in wishing you well in your legislative and policy work in this Assembly. May divine providence guide you in your deliberations.